You probably pass it. Used to pass it before they put the expressway that shot you right by it. And we used to go there all the time. She actually ran a local Oldsmobile dealership.
Yeah, my dad.
And her mom was a nurse.
Yeah, my dad ran this dealership.
She grew up in Michigan, went to college in Michigan, raised her family here in Michigan, so she is a Michigander, and she stands up for Michigan families, and I think you all know that. I think that's one of the reasons that we elected her, because she is so much a Michigan person. This year, she became the chairman of the Senate Agricultural, Nutrition, and Forestry Committee, which is very important here in Michigan. Of course, second largest industry in Michigan is agriculture. 1 in 4 jobs in our state are involved in some way with agriculture. She serves on other committees such as Finance, Budget, and Energy. And among her many accomplishments, she has championed efforts to create new clean energy and jobs and cut taxes and reduce red tape for small businesses, which is really important here in this state. She's passed initiatives to spur new in-tech manufacturing here in Michigan, which we know is probably the way that things are going to go now and in the future. She has led the fight to stop Asian carp and Canadian trash. And I know we're a long ways from stopping it completely, but you know, the battle goes on, and hopefully in the future we'll take care of that. Throughout her years of service, she has always been on the side of working men and women whose voices are too often not heard. She's a true fighter for Michigan. Let's all welcome our U.S. Senator, Debbie Stabenow.
What a gorgeous day. I hope you had a chance to spend some time outside today. It is just, it's what we love about Michigan, right? And the sun and the water, and gosh, how could you not live here and just think this is the greatest state there ever was, you know, because of our wonderful beauty. So, Jordan, I want to thank you, wherever you are, for your leadership and all your hard work as chair, and want to thank John. John and I were just over in Croswell and checking some things out and looking at a little bit of jobs and maybe a pickle factory over there, maybe doing some things that are happening here and add them over there. And don't you just so appreciate everything that John has done? John, I don't know about you, but I'd sure like to see him back in public service.
Yeah.
And we thank Rick Hamill, and you know, Rick as our House Democratic leader, we pray for you every day. We pray for ourselves every day. But you know what? It's really hard to be in the position you've done, and he's fighting every single day for us. Rick, thank you very much. Not an easy place to be right now. So, and I see my friend Ray Dennis, and I didn't get a chance to say hello in the back. Ray, we thank you for all your wonderful hard work over the years, and it's wonderful to see you as always. And I also want to say hello. Where's Henry? 10th District right here. We're so glad to have the 10th District.
Thank you.
And I understand that we have, one of the really wonderful things I appreciate that you do is to give out scholarships. And I know that you've got 2 that you are giving, and scholarship winners. And I want to thank you for doing that. It's really important. Not only the money, but the belief in young people and support for them. And I met John Dawson a little bit earlier, who was last year, John, or the year before?
Last year, yeah.
Last year. We're really glad that you're here tonight, and we know you're doing well. You took that scholarship money and that support, and you're making us proud, right? I know you are, so we're glad that you are here also. And it's just wonderful to see everybody, and I could go around table to table, because whether it's village leadership, where's our village president? We could just go table to table. I just want to say thank you to everybody. You know, let me just say that it's wonderful always to be here in Sanilac County and the whole Thumb area, the communities, so many exciting things that are happening down to Port Huron, and the beauty, the agricultural strength, the tourism strength, it's the quality of life, agriculture. I mean, now to see the things that are happening with DTE and the wind energy efforts that are going on here, they're going to help us get off of foreign oil and be able to have our own American energy, which is so important. And it's also creating jobs and the turbines in Minden and Delaware, and the $6 million that we've been able to help bring in to help Port Sanilac Harbor and Lexington Harbor to be able to dredge, which is so important so that we can keep the boats coming in, you know, be able to keep using the harbors. This is absolutely critical for us. And as Nort was talking about, just plain protecting our Great Lakes. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would have nightmares at night about a fish. But the carp, I have to tell you, keeps me up at night thinking about that. And as you know, I have been really championing the effort in the Senate to do what we can over on the other side of the state, over in Chicago area through the locks and the Illinois River, a whole range of things going on there to try to stop the fish from coming into Lake Michigan because of, you know, we have a $7 billion tourism industry, a $16 billion fishing industry in Michigan. And in addition to that, it's just about our way of life. And you don't want to be worrying about sitting in a boat and having a 100-pound fish come out and knock you unconscious, you know, which is, or to have that fish eating the fish food, what's called plankton at the bottom of the lake, so that it kills all the other fish, which is what could happen. So I want you to know there's a whole united effort going on of all the Great Lakes states now. We've gotten everybody together. But those fish worry me a bit because